Good morning, Dan. It is so good to be talking with you this morning. It's a beautiful day. First of all, I wanted to thank you for the bizarrely fascinating conversation that we had on Facebook about my dog, who, if I merely take her for a walk, is very calm and relaxed. And if I tell her that we're going on a walk, she's very excited and kind of overexcited. And that Facebook thread turned into a fascinating conversation. So thank you very much for that. But I didn't want to talk with you today about Facebook, although I realize I've now said WALK and my dog is nearby, so we'll see if she makes another appearance in this video. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about something really cool that happened this past week, and that is that we received our firewood delivered for the winter. So we did get our wood. It's all on the front lawn right now. And I remember you and I have talked about this and firewood and stacking firewood and delivering firewood and all of that kind of thing. And I wanted to make a video of the firewood because, that's what I do. But I didn't have time. I didn't want to get the camera out. It was to get this whole rig here that I used when I make these videos was way too much. So I decided to do what I've often talked about with schools, which is to make a completely different style of video. And my challenge was to see if I could make a video entirely with my iPhone. This is my iPhone 5C. I wanted to see if I could shoot, edit, find music, add effects, upload the whole thing only with my phone. Hi, Daisy. You're back again. And because that's a style of video that I talk a lot about with the schools that I work with. Sometimes you need your authentic best. You need shallow depth of field and lens flare and gorgeous audio and on message. You want to be short to the point, tell a story. And other times something cool happens and you just want to share it. And when something cool happens, it's not on message per se. It doesn't need to be overproduced. You just need to get something out quick. And sometimes having a mic and a camera and a tripod, blah, 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 the whole thing can be too much. And so I call this style of video not authentic best, but authentic. And it's something that happens. You can shoot, edit, upload all in a really short period of time. And so I tried it to see if I could do it, and it was really fun. So I shot the video entirely on my phone. I did the editing all in iMovie on my phone. The only additional piece of equipment that I added was this little tripod here, so that your phone kind of grips on there like that, and I could just grip it onto a tree or onto a log or onto my porch or just sit it on the grass, and I got a steady shot with that. So a couple of tricks that I used in this authentic style video. Two things. One, a big shout out to Wistia. They gave me this idea of a shot sequence where you do a medium shot, a close shot, and a wide shot. You'll see that a couple of times in the video. And also something from my film teaching days called Match Action, where you show in two different shots a continuous sequence of action. So for example, when I put the logs through the window, the next shot then is from the other direction of the logs coming through the window. So that's called Match Action. So in general, though, what I tried to do was make a video that was just in little 2 to 3 second snippets. It's under a minute long. Probably took me the whole thing, although I shot it over several days because I was stacking wood over several days. The whole thing probably all together took maybe half an hour, 45 minutes to shoot. I found some really cool music on the iTunes store, some royalty-free music that was very inexpensive. And I hadn't ever used these kind of film effects before. I added kind of an orangey, warmer feel to the video, something that your Instagram users will be familiar with, but I hadn't done that with iMovie on the phone before. So anyway, take a look at that. Tell me what you think. Hopefully that'll bring back memories of stacking wood yourself as a young person. And anytime you want to help stack wood, come on over. We still have a pile on the front yard. So that's what's going on today, Dan. So great to connect. Hope you have a chance to be creative today. And don't forget, you could be creative just on your phone. Give yourself a challenge. Make something. Shoot a video. Just shoot a 45-second video in 3-second clips. Slap some music. Give it an effect. Just do an authentic style video. I'd love to see it. In fact, I would like anyone who's watching right now, give yourself the challenge. With your phone, just shoot something. Give me 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Trent, I'm talking to you. Make something and share it. I'd love to check it out. And if I get any, I'll talk about them next week on our conversation, Dan. So with that, I hope you get to be creative. In fact, I'm challenging you to be creative today. And don't forget to confuse what is urgent with what is important. And I'll talk to you more next time. Take care.